Hey everybody, it's Cody Barnett, Bodyworks Physical Therapy and Concussion Center. And today you're going to learn from a pickleball pro the best recommended ways to warm up before we play pickleball. And I'm joined today with a very special guest. She traveled all the way from
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. But Cassandra Gerke, if you don't know her, you should if you're playing pickleball. She's a top 50 ranked player in the world, and she's an amazing coach. She travels all around the country putting on camps and clinics, teaching people and instructing how to be a better pickleball player.
Yep.
And we've gotten to work with her a little bit the last 2 days, and I've just been totally impressed with what I've seen. You've blown me away.
Thank you.
So she's been gracious enough to spend some time with us, and she's going to teach us what she recommends to her clients in terms of warm-ups before they play.
Sure, awesome. So, hi guys, Cassandra here, and I'm at Chicken and Pickle, Wichita, which I love this location, so I'm super excited to be teaming up with this awesome team here in town. And I know most of you can kind of look up, what type of stretching to do before warm-ups, along with kind of the dynamic stretching warm-ups where you're kind of moving and stretching at the same time. So I thought I'd bring you past that, but knowing that we would be doing that before we would be starting this session here. So I'm going to take you through a typical pickleball warm-up. If you were to end up at a tournament or even doing rec play, this is kind of how I would recommend you warming up before you start your very first pickleball game. So what I would have, I'm going to have both players starting right at the kitchen line. So I'll have you come on up here, Damien. Just to start, just to kind of get our blood flowing a little bit, I'm just going to have you just literally dink right back and forth to each other. So just really nice, just right at the body, at the person, just not really moving them around quite yet, and just kind of get us kind of warmed up a little bit. Then once you've hit a few balls, basically I'll just maybe move each other around a little bit, get each other moving, and kind of get that blood flowing a little bit. Once we've kind of been here, we've done a couple straight on, and then we've kind of moved the ball around a little bit. One of us, this drill, I'd be calling it slinking backwards. So my partner's gonna stay at the net and then just send the ball back to me, and I'm gonna work on backing up and kind of hitting drop shots from all aspects of the core. So it'll look something like this. I'm gonna hit that ball to my partner, and then I'm gonna take a step back. Just kind of warming up, kind of mid-court transition area, getting those drops warmed up, kind of getting my body moving a little bit. Once I'm back here, I can hit a few drop shots. I might mix in a couple drives, okay? And that's kind of what I'd be doing once we're back here. I will do the same thing, working my way back up to the net. Once I'm back here, my partner would then go ahead and slinky back. Kind of for the final two things that I might have you do as a warm-up is just kind of get your hands going a little bit. So I might do some hand speed where we're doing some hand volleys back and forth here. After that, if you want to get in some serves and returns just to get those kind of warmed up a little bit, that is your pickleball kind of tournament or rec play warm-up. So thank you for joining me for that.
Very good. Thank you, Cassandra. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Very good. So in terms of, say, the injuries that you see the most,
yes,
what do you think are the key things that you run into?
Sure. So I think plantar fasciitis is a big one, especially because we are on kind of a harder tennis surface, and we're on here on the surface for hours at a time. And so I would recommend definitely stretching out your calves and your feet. Something else I would recommend is not going barefoot in your house at all. So, having like either UFO shoes or some type of sandals that you're wearing at all times, or even the proper insert.
And shameless plug.
Yes!
We happen to have a blog post on our website at bodyworksphysicaltherapy.net about plantar fasciitis and pickleball.
Perfect. So if you are here in Wichita, that injury is something that I've personally experienced myself, so I know much about it. These guys can help you figure out ways and a plan to make sure that you not only get rid of the plantar fasciitis, but that it stays away if you're doing and using the proper tools to keep that injury away.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for making the time to do this.
Yes.
It's been great spending time with you the last 2 days. Thank you.
Of course.
And good luck. We got a big tournament coming up. What do you got coming up?
I've got a lot of tournaments coming up this year. So you can catch me on tour. My website's CassandramarinePickleball.com, and you can check out there where I'll be touring, where I'm playing in tournaments, and then what my next upcoming camps are going to be. So thank you guys.
CassandraMariePickleball.com.
Yes.
She's got camps going on all over the country.
Yep.
There's one out of the country.
Yes, so I actually have a large trip, women's only pickleball trip that's in Turks and Caicos, October 17th through the 24th. So you can find all that information on that website. So please check it out because this one in Wichita was a huge hit and I can't wait to come back here.
Very good. Hey, thank you, Cassandra.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time
Let's
today.
go.
All right.